It's a never-seen-before televised face-off between India's best and brightest entrepreneurs.
We are already 10 times better than Google Assistant and Apple Siri.
Our jury is on the hunt for that one groundbreaking idea that will shake up the entrepreneurial landscape.
3 revenue streams.
No, sir, we have 4.
Let's just back up a little.
No.
Don't give me a third answer.
Your revenue model, in my opinion, is too complicated.
With up to 1 crore rupees as seed funding, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity where ideas are assessed, empowered and enabled to take off. And picking that winner are our 3 iconic judges. Raman Roy, the father of the Indian BPO industry and the founding member of one of the largest networks of angel investors in India. Anshu Devan, a progressive thinker and a man whose entrepreneurial experience and passion is what leads the startup initiatives at the DS Group. And Vineet Nair, the former CEO of HCL Technologies, a restless and relentless innovator who has helped inspire millions. This is Pulse the Venture.
And that
It's been exhilarating.
Where do you think you stand?
Exhaustive selection rounds, tense pitches, dramatic
something that I don't
cross-questioning.
know.
But all of it has been worth every moment of pressure as the venture picked 6 entrepreneurs with 6 superb ideas.
Venture you in, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Dr. Pankaj Parashar, I'm delighted to tell you, you ventured in. As a jury, we think we need to see more of what you've got. You're ventured into the next round.
We debated a lot about Saibros. It is path-breaking and therefore we have ventured that in.
Well, you have a right to smile, Raghav. You are in.
Thank you.
So congratulations, Santosh. You've been ventured in for the next round.
Thank you so much.
And as they say, it's now showtime. As the first 3 entrepreneurs arrive to face their most difficult tests yet, the excitement and nervous energy is visible on their faces.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank
You made it to this round.
Yes.
Big smiles today.
Yes.
No sweat.
Ready for the next step.
Yes, sir.
So now it's the time to prove yourself, right? I mean, now this is where the rubber hits the road, and whatever claims you've made, you have to get them validated in the market.
So I see 2 doctors out of the 3. What is going through your mind right now?
That shows how important healthcare is.
What I've been thinking is how am I going to get the reviews from the end users whom I'm going to test in the task round, because that's going to be very important for me.
Wonderful. Santosh?
So I'm also very excited to try and showcase my product and see how well people actually react. So I'm very excited.
None of you 3 speak about the 1 crore that you're going to get. 1 crore is a lot of money, man.
Yes.
I think this is good. The fact that you're not concerned about the money. But there is one thing you should be concerned about.
The pressure button hits go as the judges begin to lay out the challenge ahead of the venture finalists.
That out of 6 of you, only 4 of you go to the next round. So from presentation skills, we are moving to demonstration skills.
So it is what you're able to take your product to the customer. Are you ready for that?
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
We are ready.
So Santosh, you know, the task that I think you will need to effectively prove your concept would be to do a demo at a place where charging stations would be used. Users who have electric vehicles will validate that your product works.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
Dr. Abhijit Das, the task we have thought about you is to try and go into a trauma center of a hospital which is on a highway and go and talk to one of the best doctors in trauma. If he is convinced, to try and see if he can demonstrate it live on a patient so that he can do an event correlation and give us feedback. So wish you the very best.
Okay, thank you.
So, Dr. Parashar,
Sir.
so your task is to go there and show how your product, if at all, it is superior to the strips that they use today.
Yes.
You're up to the task?
Yes, sir. I'm very much
Wonderful.
confident.
Good luck, guys. All the best. We look forward to getting you back after you're through with these tests and talking about it. Thank you so much.
All the best, guys.
All the best.
Have fun. Remember to have fun. Thanks.
Coming up on Pulse the Venture, it's do or die as contestants head into the real world
Very
to
accurate
convince
and
users
sensitive
about their
at a
product.
point of care.
Will it be a success or a big failure? Find out on the other side.
EVSEs.
Dr. Abhijit Das heads out to meet a famous trauma specialist in a reputed hospital on the Delhi-Jaipur highway to talk about how Cerebros can save lives.
So today we are at the VPS Rockland Hospital. They're famous for their emergency services along the Delhi-Jaipur highway. This is a very busy highway, lot of traumatic brain injury, and so a lot of scope for my device to triage these patients and save their lives. Hi, Professor Palek.
Hello. Doc,
Hi.
have a seat.
Pleasure to meet you. So thank you for allowing me to test my product. So this is a portable brain scanner, a functional brain scanner called Cerebros. You will see this is a very highly portable device and which contains a cap, and the collected are some sensors which consist of EEG sensors and the near-infrared spectroscopy. And we put to a person's head, and the data is collected, transferred and analyzed inside the box.
Okay.
And here is a Bluetooth device that will connect to the nearby tablet, and the tablet or the laptop will do the analysis.
So this can be in the emergency department?
This can be in the emergency department, and this can be in the ambulance, and this will be connected to the internet to the world over. So you can be sitting in your hospital and you will be monitoring the patient in the highway. So, and most of the people die because we miss the golden hour. So this device, which has a global application, will save time and save time.
You say in case of CT scan, we get a film and we interpret it.
Yes.
In this case, who interprets the result?
Yes, that is another issue because, you know, this is one area we're working on strongly. So after analyzing all these data together, both the EEG and NRS signal together, will give you enough biomarker which will be able to identify different categories and the severities.
Yeah, Doc, you want to test this on real patients?
Yeah, that's why I'm here today.
Okay, so let's
if any patient is there, just let me know. We'll test him.
Yeah, we have some patients will come with a history of road traffic accident. We can test on them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dr. Pankaj Parashar faces his moment of reckoning as he presents his product to a team of reputed doctors and clinicians.
Hello doctors, I'm Dr. Pankaj Parashar. Here I'm here to introduce you to a new point-of-care diagnostic device for urine protein estimation. This device is a smart urine protein analyzer for a quantitative protein estimation. What we have are these dipsticks that you all have been using as a point-of-care diagnostics available. These strips which are having enzymes and reagents embedded, but the problem with these strips are that they are not sensitive at a microalbuminuria level. So in that case, we need something that is very reliable, very accurate and sensitive at a point of care. We call it as a smart device. Why? Because it is Bluetooth enabled. All the data that it stores can be transferred to the smartphone through a dedicated app on the phone. We have even linked it to Aadhaar. The consumables, the tests are only these cuvettes. These are the specially designed cuvettes which we have developed for that, and the consumable cost is around 5 rupees per test. That's the only cost for this.
And from medical innovation to a green mobility solution, Santosh Ram gets set to convince automakers about the viability of DriveAmp.
Today the task which I've got is kind of take my prototype today and go to a Mahindra dealership and kind of pitch to them as to how viable product is, and whether Mahindra themselves can kind of install it and see how well they can improve their sales through a product and a service that we kind of provide to them.
Santosh and his partner hard sell why DriveAmp could change the way people use e-cars.
Hi Siddharth.
Hi Siddharth, thank you for meeting with us today.
Yeah, so what we have today is an electric vehicle charging equipment from DriveAmp, and we are trying to create a smart infrastructure wherein vehicles can come charge from our EVSEs or service equipment, as they call electric vehicle service equipment. Consumers can actually get access to safe charging with safe protocols and all of that. So world over there are many standards, and we have been trying to see if we can accommodate all the standards or most of the standards that is being at least prevalent in India today. So the attempt is to make an electric two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, common. Yeah, that's what we want to attempt eventually. Right now we have all which are conforming to various different standards. So we have different prototypes that we have created to conforming to each type of standard.
For Dr. Abhijit, the entrepreneurial test just got very real. An accident trauma victim is wheeled into the hospital and doctors quickly swing into action with a swift analysis. It's time for Cerebros to face a real-life test.
It's not responding. Okay. I think he needs CT scan. Okay. And we'll consult the neurosurgeon. Okay. Can you just call him?
Yeah, I will call him.
Yeah. Patient from highway trauma. I think he's having severe head injury. GC is about 4/5. Can you just have a look? Okay. We have a new wearable device for a screening.
That is fine, but...
okay. We will have a quick screening and then shift to scan.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, Dr. Das, can you have a quick screening on this patient?
Oh yes, definitely. I think this device is built for conditions like this.
Yeah, this is a patient from highway trauma. GC is about 3 to 4. We can quickly check this.
Yes. Yeah. So the device has been connected. We have started getting the data. And if you look carefully, the data we are transferring is our EEG data and followed by the NARS data. So with the proper biomarker, we can diagnose it on the spot. And within this, I think it took less than 2 or 3 minutes, maybe probably in 5 or 10 minutes.
At Bharadwaj Hospital, Dr. Pankaj runs through a detailed explanation of his product.
So, I would like to show a live demonstration of the device, how it works and how it gives results. These are the disposable cuvettes that we use. Presently, we have to add 3 ml of urine to the mark. Then we add a special reagent. So all the contents of normal human urine were added into standard quantities, and then we added therapeutic grade human albumin. Our device can detect all the proteins. So when we do the test, when we fill up the cuvette, then we cap the tube, mix the tube, put it in the device, press start. The range got is 10 to 20. Because it gives the readings in ranges, so as it was a 15 milligram solution, so the range is between 10 to 20. So this gives fairly a indication and or a information to the clinician through a pathologist that what is the range of the proteins being excreted in the patient urine. Then we have an option. You just press the print button and you get a print out of that.
And far away from the medical world, an intense pitch detailing DriveAmp's advantages is underway.
So let me talk to you a little bit about the software we have developed also. So what we have is a smart charger. It's not just a basic charger. So what we have incorporated is remote monitoring. So if you want to become a charging infrastructure operator, so we can provide the infrastructure to you, and you can monitor the devices remotely. And another feature we are providing is also you can configure the device according to your own wish. So if you want QR authentication or RFID card based authentication, or you can scan authenticate via QR code. So once you're authenticated, you just remove the plug from the device and you can plug it into your car. So from a EV user point of view, so you can just log into your app and find out where the closest charging point is, and whether the plug is currently being used or is it free, and whether it is a paid service or a free service. So once that is done, your entire charge session data is backed up onto a dashboard where you can see all your entire history of charges. Coming back to the other question, the price range we are targeting is in the range of 40 to 60,000. Okay. So in that we will provide all the software services also.
Is there any warranty for this?
So warranty right now we are giving up to 2 years.
Coming up, the experts give their verdict on the entrepreneurial ideas. Will they sink or swim? Find out after this short break.
Right now we are selling this vehicle. We are just giving a charging option in their office and their home.
Cerebros faced an actual real-life test and performed well on speed and accuracy. The doctors give their verdict.
See, today we had a scenario from highway trauma, and any trauma victim needs to be treated within first 60 minutes. We call it golden hour. And Cerebros can cut down that time remarkably.
So from that you can surmise what kind of injury is happening in his brain. The device performed well, the data was collected and transferred very smoothly. We can say what at the prototype level it did really well.
Okay, looks promising, so we can shift the patient to CT scan.
Yeah, definitely. Let's hurry. Thank you.
The device is simple and the waveform is very prominent. We can easy to gain. And not only India, I think the world will look for this technology, which is so simple yet so effective.
As Dr. Pankaj puts his product through repeated tests, the clinicians and doctors are impressed with what they have seen.
I think this is a good option, especially for the clinicians, and it's cost effective. The results are immediate, so we don't have to wait for the reports.
The best part of this machine is that this test can be reproducible to the clinician. The doctor in charge can see the result and he can, order he can change the management of the patient.
That first user experience by the end user, that was very valuable. That the response that they gave after that test, that was very valuable that adds to the confidence, credibility for my project.
DriveAmp has a smooth ride as well, and automobile executives give it the green light.
How well it actually performs in the field, and how well it lasts and how well users are actually interacting with it.
So then we wish to continuously improve with customer feedback and
Definitely something is launched in market will get ideas, then it will get.
Yeah, plus EV infrastructure is, I think, a must for electric vehicle sales also. If people come to dealerships and find out they want to buy an electric.
See, suppose right now we are selling this vehicle, we are just giving a charging option in their office and their home. We don't give any other charging option. They have to buy if they want to put there, they have to buy that charging option.
Yeah.
So this will also give a push up to our vehicle sales also.
So do you think that if people come and find out that there is a service like this available, do you think you can improve your sales?
Definitely, what I am saying is it will give push up to our sales also.
Yes.
Electric vehicles is not as much popular because of the charging points. Basically, people don't have any charging points where they can easily charge their vehicle. So if they will just provide such type of substance which will give a help to the customer, so that will be a very good thing. So that will give boost for our product.
I think if we are able to find a traction there and we can reach consumers with that route, I think that's something which we would definitely look forward to.
So he definitely feels that we have kind of trying to solve the need of the hour right now.
On the next episode, it's been a good test run for the first 3 contestants, but will their competitors have it as good on Pulse the Venture?
तो मोबाइल जितना छोटा सा डिवाइस बनाया है जो आपको बता देगा कि सामने क्या आ रहा है.